everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. So today, as you can tell by the title up above, I am going to be doing 20 different things that are college essentials and things that I would highly recommend bringing to college. So as I am a college freshman, I'm coming to the near-ish end. I have about a month left of school. So I've kind of discovered some things that I'm using quite frequently that I would definitely recommend for some people. And I know that these videos are kind of like, I don't want to say controversial, but different for every single person. So I would say like take the information with a grain of salt, but also like figure out what you personally would use, because some people don't need for their school for whatever reason, or like they wouldn't ever use it. So like I'm just going to tell you what has worked for me and how I see everything in college, if that makes sense. So let's get into the video. So the first thing I have on my list is headphones. These are just like two of the pairs that I have. I have so many different headphones everywhere just because you don't want to be playing music really loud at the library, or if you're walking to class and you want to listen to music, whatever, or even if you're watching videos and you want to be like considerate. Headphones are definitely a must, no matter where you are, what you're doing. Like, make sure you have some. So, the next thing I have, it's kind of like all tossed up. It's not actually accurate, but like is a winter jacket. It was my winter jacket back home, but then in Philadelphia, winter's kind of more bitter and wind is a thing that's happening. So I would definitely recommend bringing a winter jacket if you're going somewhere that is like a city, or if it is up north, because you're gonna need it because it's gonna get so cold. So the next thing I can't really show you guys because I already took it home with the rest of most of my other winter stuff is winter boots, snow boots, or like rain boots or something, because you're gonna have to walk to class and they're not going to cancel classes. So even if there is like snow on the ground, or you feel like you might die because it's raining too much, make sure you definitely have those rain or snow boots somewhere around, so that way you can wear them when it gets bad. I know a lot of people use hunter rain boots or duck boots, like whatever. Just make sure you have something so you can get to class when they're not going to cancel it. Alright, so the next thing is a shower caddy and shower shoes, especially if you have a communal bathroom. So, well, I have this, and then I have this. I'll link this down below if I can find it. I think I got it from Target. But essentially, it's like a smaller one. It can fit in here, but I use it as like my morning stuff. So I have like contacts in here. I have like my glasses, and like I have my toothbrush and toothpaste, but that one kind of like migrates everywhere. So the next thing I have, I don't have a lot of it, but I would say like cash. I have $21 in cash in case anyone was ever wondering, but definitely bring some cash, because you're gonna get in those situations where you might like eat out with your friends or something and the restaurant only accepts cash. It's good to have just for like emergency situations. I'm not one who normally carries cash, and I learned that coming to Drexel, because most of the food trucks take cash, and then like some restaurants around, there was a coin in it. Wow, guys, I'm so shook. Anyways, so like some restaurants around don't take any cards or anything, so make sure you have cash on you. It's always like a good safety net. If you don't have any, maybe like get $50 out or something before you go to school. It's a good thing to have. The next thing is a desk lamp. When I came to Drexel, I didn't think that they were going to provide anything, so I did buy one, and it's a really nice one. It has like 2 outlets, and it has an area where I store some paper clips and some binder clips. It's like a pretty nice one. I use it occasionally, but Drexel also gave us these like desk lamps like on top attached to our desk. It's really weird and kind of hard to explain, but I use that one most of the time because it is like a white light. My desk lamp is like a yellow light, which I don't really like as much. Everyone has their preferences. So yeah, I know some of the dorms on campus, I think it's like Myers, in case you are looking at Drexel, Myers doesn't have lights in the room, so make sure if you do live there that you bring like a floor lamp or like something, so that way you can actually see what you're doing and not use a flashlight at night. Just a little tip for you guys. Okay, so my next thing, my holy grail almost, a Brita water filter. I got this one actually a while ago. I went to like a MICA pre-college program, and I got this for that. but I don't really like to drink not filtered water, so I use this. It's better than tap water in my opinion. Also, some of the water fountains don't really work, or like I know the water fountains on our floor, like they leak and it's kind of gross because the color isn't always clear coming out of it. So we just fill this up at the kitchen sink, and then it like filters the water so I know I'm drinking clean water, and then we put it in our fridge so it's cold, hence the condensation that's happening. Okay, so my next thing is pens. You're gonna need a lot of pens. I came with so many. Here's my little pen jar thing that I have right now. I think I came with like 3 packs of pens. I have 5 pens left. Do you want to know how many of these I came to school with? This one. This is it. I know almost every single school has one of these, but like a program where different organizations will like give you free stuff, take the pens. You're gonna need them, like trust me, especially if they're good quality pens and they just have like their logo on it, take it, because guess what, you're a college student. It doesn't matter if you have fancy pens or cheap pens that were free. As long as they write, you'll be fine. So the 9th thing that I have is a portable charger. Do you know why? Because, okay, personally, I will sometimes go on different day trips, like New York City or maybe into Center City sometimes for like an extended period of time, or like I'll just go places where my phone might be at 100% but I'm gonna be out all day, so I need to make sure I have a charger, and like sometimes you don't always get that outlet around, so you kind of need a portable charger. I haven't charged this thing since when I got to school, and I've used it so many times, so if I can find it online I'll link it down below, but it's like really nice. It has a flashlight and like 2 little outlets here. Okay, so the 10th thing, which is like a very me thing, not everyone has one, I'll just start off with that, is a heated blanket, because just in general I get cold, so I always like to have my heated blanket. Well, if you turn it on before you get into bed, like 10 minutes before, then your bed will be warm. If I can find this one, well, anything that I have that I've talked about, if I can find them, I'll link them down below. 11th thing I would recommend is those heels that you only wore once, but then you might think that you're gonna wear them for like an occasion or something, especially if you're planning on joining like a sorority. Look at all of this. These are all heels that that I didn't come to school with, but I had to go home and get because of different formals. I definitely bring like a nude pair, a black pair, and like booties. Those are the 3 pairs of heels I would recommend bringing, because you're probably gonna get the most use out of them. So the 12th thing is, if you have a newer laptop or like a newer MacBook, they don't have any outlets on the side for anything, so get adapters. And it has like the HDMI, USB, USB-C, SD card, micro SD card thing on it, because I kid you not, I use this almost every single day, just because I have a hard drive I need to plug in, my printer. If I'm watching a movie in like the lounge, you need to connect like an HDMI cord to your laptop, or just like in general. And I think I got this off of Amazon for like $50 or so, and it seems like it's kind of expensive like in the moment, but it's definitely cheaper to just buy one of these where it has everything on it versus buying individual, like for one USB, for an SD card, just because it's all in one. So 13th thing I have is like a water bottle or something to store a liquid in. That sounds really weird. So like I have this one water bottle, I got this too. If I'm in my room, I'll use this just because it's easier to keep this here, but if I'm going out and about or if I'm going to classes or something, I'll just like fill this up with water, stick it in my backpack, and then I'm good to go. So I have like clean water and I don't have to buy water bottles. Save the planet, kids. My 14th thing is like a lanyard for everything that you have. I got this on like move-in day from the bookstore. It has like Drexel on it. Super basic. They have these at almost like every single bookstore for your school probably, because everyone has Barnes & Noble. So I have like this key for a lock that I don't remember where I put the lock, but I have it somewhere. My room key, great thing to have. And then in here I just have like a whole bunch of cards and like cash and whatever. Yeah, definitely recommend getting one of these. It's so much easier than carrying around a purse everywhere to just carry around one of these, but it's just more beneficial to have everything in one spot. This is not on my list, but I'm gonna put it a little extra one to this. I have this like pouch thing where I have my ID and then I also have like my credit card. So the next thing I'd recommend getting is slippers. Like if I'm in Towers and I'm walking around, don't walk around barefoot. Do not walk around in socks. Both of those are disgusting, and if you do it, y'all probably have foot fungus or something because that's disgusting. So I always have my slippers around. Like, I'll walk around my room barefoot because I know that we're clean, right? But then if I'm going outside of my room and if I don't want to put on shoes, especially if it's like winter time, then I always reach for my slippers. So my 16th thing is gift giving items. That's the best way to phrase this. So I have like tissue paper here and then like gift bags. Definitely make sure you have these like on hand, because if you need to wrap gifts or something, and I know so many different times I didn't have tissue paper and I needed to wrap something, but it's just like good to have. So the 17th thing I have, which some people use because I've seen it and then some people don't use, but great thing, is this the Unstoppables in Wash Scent Booster. I was reading right off of it and it just kind of looks like this. I get all of mine from like Target or Amazon or something, and like the thing is it's so easy. It smells so good too. It makes your clothes smell better. Most schools, like I would say 99% of schools, you're washing your clothes in washers that are like communal washers and communal dryers. So somebody else who could have had like terrible BO could have washed their stuff before you and you wouldn't know. And like, what if that scent gets on your clothes? You don't want that. Granted, you're supposed to be cleaning it. So it sounds weird, but I also like my stuff to smell good. So I just have some of these. So the next thing that I have is a cork board. Mine's attached to my calendar, but essentially I just like to have a place where I can like pin up little memories and stuff that I've done in college. And mine's like super cute. It's like cool to look back at it, and like especially now, if I look at it, it's just kind of like things that make me happy. So my 19th thing is a mirror, like a body mirror, because you want to like look at your outfits, or like you just want to like see how you look or like take pictures, whatever. We got to school, we realized that there was one on the back of our door. So, and then the last thing that I have is a bar cart. I know both me and Sydney have one, and for me, I kind of use it as like my drink area. I have my Keurig on top, and then I have like mugs, cups, I have K-cups, I have like different things for coffee. So it has like 3 different like levels. So if you just buy like a table for something, then you don't, like you only have the top surface, right? If you buy the bar cart, you have like the 3 different levels, which is really nice. And I think it's very good to have. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and let me know in a comment down below something that you would recommend bringing to college that I didn't list, because I'm always up for some good recommendations, because maybe I need to like improve my life or something. Who really knows? It's only freshman year. Still got 3 more years to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.